Okay, what's up, folks out there? This is Jay coming at you with another credit repair tip that I know you guys can use. What I wanted to do is let you guys know something that you need to be using and putting in your arsenal, especially if you got any intentions on paying off your bills, be it debt collectors, charge-offs, or even with if they're with the original creditors, if it's past a certain point, whereas it'd be advantageous to be off of your credit report and not just sitting there reporting as a negative. The thing that you most want to use when you negotiating that is a pay for deletion. And what that is basically, simply put, is I'll pay you if you promise to delete it. They want the money just as bad as you want to pay them. You might not want to pay them that bad, but you coming up with the money, you willing to pay it. So, hey, listen, if I'm willing to pay it, you got to be willing to delete it, because it does you no good, to be honest with you guys. It does you no good to have a paid charge off on your account. Yeah, you paid it off, but it was a charge off, until it actually gains some history behind it, meaning 2, 3, 4 years of being reported on your credit report. It's actually a negative, even if you paid it off, because it's a charge off. It got to a charge off status before you actually paid it off. So the only way it's going to be, that word again, advantageous to you, is to be off of your credit report. That's when you're going to see the actual benefit to you as far as a score increase. So you want to go in there and say, listen, like I said, I'll give it to you. I'll pay you this amount, but you have to promise to delete it. And they'll tell you that in words, which anybody can tell you anything in words. And you know as well as I know, doesn't mean nothing unless it's on paper. So I'm telling you now, get it on paper, because what's going to happen is they're going to get that money and they're going to disappear. But see, if you got that paper that they promised to delete it upon payment in full, you can send it to the credit bureaus and do your own credit repair and get it removed your own damn self. So make sure you go in there and get in writing, pay for deletion. A lot of them will tell you that, well, we can't delete it. They'll come up with some of the silliest excuses. If they want the money bad enough, they will delete it and they'll put it in writing. And make sure you get them signing it, their signature, in your hand before money exchange. Please do that. It's very simple. I'm telling you, it's one of the easiest things. If you got any debts on your credit report that you want to pay off, that's easy credit repair. That's easy credit repair. Even if you're making payments on it, everything is negotiable. My last payment to you, hey, listen, it's got to come off. I want to pay for deletion. A lot of them, well, we can't delete it, we can't delete it. They all use this software. Pretty much all of them use this software called eOscar. I should have actually put a copy of it on here to you, where I could have showed you that it has the capabilities of updating information overnight. I mean, you can fax it to the credit bureaus, you can email it to them, and you update the actual consumer's account information overnight, basically. So when they tell you that they can't delete it, they can delete it. Believe me when I tell you that they can delete it. And if they feel like they want to talk their way out of it, say, well, listen, don't report it, because it just as sure as the credit bureaus are supposed to call them to investigate it, they have to say yay or nay. If they don't say nothing at all, legally it's supposed to delete it, right? So there's a few ways that it can actually be deleted, but you don't even want to have to get that far with the credit bureaus or with the debt collectors or the creditors that's reporting it. Just stick to the basics, and the basics is pay for deletion. If you can remember that, you can damn near repair your own credit without paying anybody. If you need any letters put together, if you want a sample of it, I'll probably put a sample on here, and go from there. All right, y'all be cool.